won't touch you in public, honey? Oh my goodness, that is such a shame. I mean, think of all the ways that you have been giving with your heart and empowering him, and you've been so sexy, and then you made him feel like such a man, and you said, go be a free guy and do what you love, what you want with your life, and you gave up so much time that would have went to your career, and now you went to that party and he didn't touch you once. See, he needs to understand that you got to have it coming back to you. And when the man touches us in public, well, we feel, we're so empowered by that, because there's all these labels on us like, oh, you're like a spinster if you don't have a man, or you're unlovable, or you're never gonna get anywhere in your life if you don't have support, because we know it's a male-centric world. So if you're solo, you're not desirable. There's all these negatives for us women. But when we have a man's support in public, we get so much more power. The women open up because they feel they can trust that we're not going to take their men. The men open up because they're like, oh, she's got a man, so now I can flirt with her. Which is fun. And but mainly like our careers, like people take us seriously when we have a man by our side. So if he does it in public, see, he's giving back to you for everything you've given of your femininity. He's starting to give back his masculinity. If he just like caresses your face, or walks by, puts his arm around your waist, or if he like kisses your ear, or holds your hand while you're talking. I mean, I'm not talking about that kind of like he grabs you and holds you tight to make you not be able to move or talk. That's a whole different thing. No, he's letting you socialize all around the party, and every once in a while he's coming around and just giving you his juicy sensuality. This is so empowering for us women. This is so like helpful and joyous. And then the other women, they see it too, and they're like, I love that. I want that. I want more of that with my guy, or in my life, or I can have that. It opens up the possibility of being loved as a woman in this awful world where we are just so like, the more feminine we are, the more lonely we can feel, because people are threatened, and they don't think that they can handle us, and yet they want us, they desire us, right? So you gotta let him know, honey, when he touches you in public, he's giving back for all that laundry you did, those meals that you shared, and the hours you spent while he was worrying about his career, and you told him what you thought he could do next. Wow. Now he touches you in public. He doesn't even say anything. He just looks at you with love in public while you're doing your thing. And now everybody's taking you more seriously. You're seen as a woman of stature. I know, it's so sexist. It's so awful to think that we as women can't be seen as totally powerful and unique and capable on our own. And of course that's changing, and we are seen powerfully on our own by many, but not as much as when a man offers his hand. And maybe that's because there is truth in the unity of the male-female dance, that the polarity makes us stronger. And maybe and it's definitely true in a male-centric world, that when a woman has a man by her side supporting her, yeah, it's just so much more juicy, and things go easy. I mean, I'm just thinking about my mom's house since my boyfriend started like blowing her leaves and doing things for her and taking away the trash we couldn't lift. Our house looks beautiful because we've got a guy, helping. And the guys are like, okay, I'll do that background stuff, but I just don't want to do this thing of, touching you in public. Well, maybe he's not committed to you yet. Maybe he just doesn't want to be associated with you. Could it be that? That's really scary, isn't it? Could be something else, though. It could be that he's so into you that he doesn't want it to be ruined by everybody else's judgment, and he doesn't want his family to come in and say, no, you can't be with a woman like that, right? So that's a possibility. that he actually is so into you. He's trying to protect you both by not demonstrating in public, because he doesn't feel he can handle the onslaught of attention that comes from that. But at a certain point, there's going to be a breaking point, and he's got to step over the line into the public with you. And that's when he's really giving back, honey, because, you know, that's when he's giving back. That's all there is to it. Okay, love life. Let's encourage our men to touch us and help them understand. It doesn't have to be like, it's definitely not slap your booty. That's not going to help. It's more subtle. It's more genuine. It's more familial. The touch that we need. It's got a sacred energy to it. It's got a affirmation. It's got sensuality. But why not make out in public some? Find a fountain, a romantic spot, and actually make out in public. Let's change New England. Let's please change New England. And then the soft hand along your side, along your booty. Oh, that's different. That's okay in public now, because we just changed the world. We just rocked the world. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got to touch you in public, darling. He's got to show that you are lovable and help you feel lovable and help the women open up around you to knowing that they can be loved too, and that you're not going to take their guys because you got one. So many dynamics in this whole thing. Such bullshit. I'm sorry I swore, but you know what I mean. We have to play the game the way it really is here. This is the game we're in. And as we play the game, let's change the rules. So a lot of times the guys are like, you can't change the rules. And we're like, yeah, well, I'm not going to play unless these rules get a little bit more in my favor. Otherwise, I never get to win. Okay, changing up the game, but also playing the game with what we've got to work with. Okay, love life.